Hi, I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Today is my very first Q&A video I have done in ages and ages, and I thought the shirt was appropriate. It says, ask me about my dog, which nobody did. But anyways, I'm fond of her. So let's get started. There is a lot of questions. There were a few that were just too personal, and I'm just gonna skip those and without explanation, so I hope you understand. But yeah, there's some things that were just that I'm not comfortable answering. So the first one is from, and first let me say thank you all for taking the time to ask a question, and hello to all of you, because sometimes I will hello and sometimes I won't, because I get to reading and all of that good stuff. So the first one is from Louis Vuitton Coffee Lover, and it is, what is one bag you regret, if any? 100% the Pochette Métis. I knew the second that I got that bag, it did not work for me, it did not look good on me, and I kept it for some reason anyways and ended up selling it. Most of the ones that I've ever sold I have no regrets on, because I really loved them at the time. The Pochette Métis, from day one, I kind of just felt like it's so popular and you'll never find it again, and I really felt influenced, and I was and I try not to be now. I try to just listen to my heart, and if it's not for me, it's not for me, but that's it. And the second one also, and the third from Louis Vuitton Coffee Lover, the second one is favorite alcoholic beverage. I love rosé and champagne. And the third one, how long have you been married? A little over 27 and a half years, almost 28 years. And I know it makes me sound 900, but I promise I am not. And then from K Strict 7, what made you decide to sell the Van Cleef necklace? And I have the necklace with me to show it to you. Let's see if I can get that to focus. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely a beautiful necklace. What made me decide to sell it is I have worn it twice. That is it. I've realized it's just not my style, as beautiful as it is. It's just not me. So that is why it is still available. If you're interested, I have my email address listed down below. And then from Courtney Amelia, does your husband mind how much you spend on handbags / luxe purchases? Not at all. I know it's shocking, but no, not at all. And anytime I tell him, oh, I don't think I'm going to buy bags anymore or something like that, his exact words, not mine, is everybody needs a hobby and bags are yours. There's nothing wrong with having a hobby. So he's all on it, all for it, I guess. Not all on it. I don't know how you word that. Keepsake Lake, any interesting apps or games on your phone? No, my phone is super boring, but on my iPad I have some drawing apps, and I have my favorite app, which is word search, and I really like doing that one. And then I'm sorry, this kind of cut off the top of your name, so hopefully I'm saying this right. Beck Knowlton, what was your very first designer bag, and do you still have it? I do not still have it. It was the Louis Vuitton Trevi PM, a gorgeous bag, but no, I don't still have that. And then Tulva, what was your dream bag as a teen? I really didn't have one. That's how old I am. Everybody carried Liz Claiborne bags, and I was just excited to have one of those. I had no idea what any brands were or any of that stuff as a teenager. I remember being probably 20 to 21 when I saw my first Chanel flat bag. I had no idea what it was, but I knew I wanted it. It was beautiful. It was black with gold. That was yeah, the first one I remember, but I didn't know what it was. And then all things luxury and beauty, what's on your wish list? Really not a lot. I have I actually knocked my entire wish list out in, I think, April this year, and I've still bought a few other things. There's one more bag I plan on picking up in London in August. and possibly a piece of jewelry, but really I'm pretty content. And then this one, all things luxury and beauty. Do you feel awkward wearing luxury items in front of family and friends? I'm going to answer that in a moment because I believe you also asked that along with somebody else's questions, so I'll just do them at the same time. And then, let's see, make sure I'm not missing any. I screenshotted them really bad, like totally out of order, and I did a bad job screenshotting. When the moment strikes, if you had to choose between a Cartier Love bracelet and the Van Cleef bracelet, I can't remember the name of the popular one with all the clovers on a chain, which one would you choose and why? 100% the Cartier Love, and as I said with the necklace, it's gorgeous. It's not my style. My girlfriend used to always ask me, like, when are you going to pick up Van Cleef? And what I really thought it was for years, I had wanted this necklace for such a long time, and I would always try this on in the mother of pearl. And I thought that that was the problem because my skin is so fair, and I thought the black would work better for me. But it's really just the design. I like the simplicity of the Love. I like just the clean lines. So yeah, it would definitely be the Love. Chic Professor, what handbags do you think best represent you and your daughters and why? I know they're not into luxury, but it's fun to match personalities with bags. My youngest would absolutely love my Totally PM. She likes totes. My oldest would, well, she does, love my Chanel medium with the black caviar and the gold. And she also likes the silver Dior. And as for me, probably my Chanel Jumbo. And Snow 7707, what's your favorite bag? My Chanel Jumbo. And when the moment strikes, what's your favorite wallet of all brands and favorite from each brand that you own and why? And I actually brought them out for some eye candy. So my absolute number one favorite wallet is the Louis Vuitton Zoe in the Rose Poudre. I just love this since I've gotten this. I use it all the time. I love the back pocket. I love that it fits bills. I mean, I've done reviews on this, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time. And I've really downsized. I don't have a lot of wallets from a lot of brands anymore. From Chanel, I have two. I have a full-size zip wallet, and I have this one, but this one is my favorite. It is one we picked up in Paris, and it is the Camilla pattern with the gold CCs. And I've got all my, actually I'm using it right now, but I love again that it has the bill slot. I'm kind of into bill slots right now. And then, let's see, put this back. Then I have one from Gucci, which is actually not considered a wallet at all. It is considered a card case. And it is in the red with the gold GGs. And it has a lot of credit card slots. And again, the place for bills and for coins. And then my oldest one, which I picked this one up when I was still really into full-size wallets, and I still think it's fabulous. So it's really compact, and let me show it to you next to the Gucci. It's bigger than the Gucci, but it's definitely still a compact wallet. And the cool thing about this one, this is from Dior. The back has this huge area where you can put all these extra cards or whatever you want to put in there, receipts, and then it still has a ton of card slots and the bill compartment. So this one was a good transition to start going smaller. And just let me show you really fast the Zoe versus all of them and how much tinier it is. I mean, like, this is the teeniest, tiniest little wallet that just functions so well. It's just absolutely my favorite. And next to Chanel. It's a tiny little wallet. Okay, the next one is from Our Rich Life. What are you most looking forward to about your daughter's wedding? And do you know which luxury bag you will bring? Oh, I'm just looking forward to everything. We're all just like super excited, and it's just hopefully will just be an amazing day. I'm looking forward to everything, and I do know which bag I'm bringing. I'm pretty sure. I don't have my dress yet. I haven't got the dress yet. We're working on that. I've lost quite a bit of weight, and there's quite a bit of weight I still want to lose before. So I'm not going to buy the dress yet, but I'm almost 100% positive I am bringing the Gucci wallet on a chain that I just purchased for my birthday. I have another wedding to go to before my daughter's, and so I bought that bag really to carry to 2 weddings. And I know I'll use it for other events and stuff, but I missed having one. But I don't want to keep up with a bag, and I won't need very much with me that day. So that's the one I'm planning on bringing. And then let's see, daily shares. Are your friends into luxury bags and jewelry? Do you ever find it awkward when you have a new purse or handbag and people say that's ridiculous, so much money, etc.? And this is back to the other question, all things luxury and beauty. She said, I second this question, wondering about family and friends. I find I feel awkward wearing luxury things around family, friends sometimes, and I wish I didn't. And the answer to that is no. No, I don't find it awkward. Some of my friends are extremely into luxury bags and jewelry, and some they wouldn't have a clue if I was wearing a Chanel Jumbo in front of them. Nobody has ever once made a comment to me about cost or it's ridiculous or you've spent so much money, except for online. But in real life, my friends are really, really sweet people, the ones that are into it and the ones that aren't. And the ones that aren't, my guess really is that they have no clue. They might notice like a Rolex or something like that, something like super branded, or the thing that they would probably notice the most would be a Louis Vuitton monogram print bag. But other than that, they're just the ones that aren't into it, and the ones that are, and now I don't feel awkward at all wearing things around them. I used to a long time ago, but then I realized that nobody's in my personal, real human life has ever judged me or said anything. And if somebody's judging you, you just tell them to knock it off. They didn't buy it for you. You say, knock it off. This is mine. I paid for it, and you deserve to have lovely things. There is no, I mean, it's horrible. You shouldn't have to feel awkward. That's terrible. Or nobody should make you feel bad about, enjoying your things. And then the next one is from Lux and Wine. Can you show us what is currently in your collection that is a ride or die forever bag and why? And yes, I can. And you already know what it is because I've already mentioned it 5 times. And that is my Chanel Jumbo Classic Flap. If you watched my video on 5 luxury items that I would save, this is the only bag. None of the other items were leather goods at all. This was it. This is just classic. It's timeless. It is a little bit heavy, but it's a good workout. It's like, yeah, you just do some weightlifting with the bag. I actually took everything out. This is the current one I was actually using. I took everything out for this so it'd be a little bit easier, but it is still, it's a little heavy. Would I carry this all day long? Like if you were like having a shopping marathon, which is extremely rare for me unless I'm on vacation, no. But this is definitely one that will always be in my collection. I absolutely love this one. And then let's see. From Lux KMT, love your videos and pics. Thank you very much. Are your daughters into designer bags as well? No, they are not. One would have as many cars as Jay Leno, and the other one, she might have like 1 luxury bag. But yeah, they're into totally different things. And then let's see, Memory Lane JC. If you have to choose a jewelry as wedding gift to your daughter, what would you choose and what brand? I don't think I would choose a brand because based on her wedding dress, I think what would look really beautiful would be a really simple solitaire diamond in either 18 karat white gold or platinum. And I think when you're getting into the simple, plain little solitaires like the Tiffany by the yard, don't be offended, but I feel like you're paying for the Tiffany name very, very strongly and not getting as large a diamond as you could possibly get. But I think a little plain diamond would be really beautiful on her. And then Kazkar 1, what is your dream car? I actually don't have one. I'm really not into cars, which I know it seems like I would be, right? But I'm really not. In almost 28 years of marriage, as I said earlier, the only car I have ever told my husband that I wanted was a Suburban. And that was when my little girls were 4 and 6, because I was carrying a lot of little kids around with me and a lot of moms to field trips and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not a car person. I'm such not a car person. A person asked me to take a picture of them next to a Bentley, and I'm like, which one's the Bentley? And I'm like, I don't get it. It's like an old man sedan. I totally don't get it. If you own a Bentley, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sure the inside's really cool. I don't get it. And my husband had to point out a G-Wagon to me the other day. I'm like, that's really ugly. It's like a big box. I'm getting myself in trouble. I should stop. Okay, I'm not into cars. And then all things luxury and beauty. What's going to be your next handbag purchase, or what's on your wish list? Yeah, I already went over that one. I really don't have one right now. There's one bag, but it's a surprise, and I'm not sure I'll be able to get it or not. And then, let's see, I already answered that one. Like I said, this is all so messed up from my screenshots. From Amazer, do you want a Chanel the Boy? If so, which one? No. I absolutely don't want one. I think that bag is stunningly beautiful. And of every Chanel bag that's ever been made, I have tried the Le Boy on more than anything in the world. I have tried it on, I have tried it on, I have tried it on, I have tried it on. I love it. I want it to work for me. And it's one of those like the Pochette Matisse, except for I listened to myself on this one, and I know it just doesn't look right on my frame. I don't like the chains and how they twist. I do have a diorama, which is extremely similar. The strap is longer. I can wear it crossbody. I can't with the Boy. It's too short on me. And the diorama, I didn't bring it out with me, but I can just kind of do a little example here. The little grommets are right here that the chains slide through. The Boy is on the side and they're flexible. So diorama takes like 2 seconds to situate, and the Boy, just even in the store, I can't get it right. So gorgeous bag though, absolutely gorgeous bag. And then from Huli BB, how do you afford luxe items? I actually did a video on this. When I very first started out, I sold things that I weren't using. eBay was a whole different animal back then. It was a lot more user-friendly, and it was just easier. But I sold like all my Coach bags, all my Dooney and Burks, things like that. I also had a job at the time, and saved. And yeah, and then as got older, our children, we put them both through college, and they're grown adults and they're out of the house. And so, you know, you have a little bit of extra income as you get older, and you're not spending all that on your children, yeah, college, ooh, yeah. When college was done, we're like, woohoo. And then let's see. Sorry about this. It is like it's my fault. Love me some luxe. Favorite brand, Chanel. M for LV. Best summer read, the Crazy Rich Asian series. If you have not read that, read that. It's a trilogy, unless they've come out with another one that I don't know about, but it's a fun. If you liked the movie, you'll like the read. It's really, really fun. And then Saikati, which I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'm sure I'm not. What is your most and least used bag and jewelry? So jewelry, I will show you first because it is sitting up here on the desk. My most used piece of jewelry pieces are my Cartier Love Cuffs. I adore these. I adore these to the point that for a good year now, I have been going in and trying on either the white or the, not yellow, pink. Pink, white or pink. And I have come to the conclusion I don't like that look for me. I like it stacked with my Just on Clou. So I decided not to get another one, but I love them so much. I was considering purchasing 3, and I do think 3 looks absolutely stunning if you do all 3 colors. But since I have 2 yellow already, I just think that it's better to stick with just 3 yellow. And again, my least used is my one of my newest pieces, which is the Van Cleef and Arpels. And there with a little cleaning cloth, I'm dropping things. A vintage vintage Alhambra necklace. And then for bags, this is still my least used bag. It is my Totally MM. However, I did recently take this with me on a flight, and it reminded me why I love this bag. This will never go anywhere. It was fabulous. I have my boarding passes down in here. When we went through security, my husband shoved his phone and his sunglasses on one side, and it just fit everything I need, and I just absolutely love it. I just don't carry very much anymore, so that's why this doesn't get used a lot except for now for travel. And the bag I carry the most is my Speedy Bee 25 in the Damier Ebene. It is, as I said, looking, or maybe I haven't said it, who knows. I say it about every video. It looks like it's gonna thunderstorm. So maybe I haven't said that yet this video, but it looks like it's going to. And it's just completely carefree, and it's small, and I use this one a ton. That is for sure my most used. And let's see if I have missed any. I think that is it. I think, yes. Yeah. I'm sorry. I like double, triple screenshotted for some reason. And I'm just trying to make sure that if you took the time that I'm trying to ask you. Nope, answer you, not ask you. But yep, nope, that's it. That is all of them. Oh, no, wait. There's one more. No, there's one more. I missed the very bottom one. Leo Lion LV. She asked, what are my 3 favorite fragrances? And that really changes throughout the year depending on, you know, what season it is. But currently for summer, I am absolutely loving the Gucci Blooms. It is just so, so beautiful. This one I have loved since I got this last fall in London, and it is from Caron, and it is Delirie des Roses. I'm sure I'm butchering that because that's French, and Southern and French don't go together. And then Jo Malone Orange Blossom. And speaking of Southern and French not going together, there's some videos on a French YouTube channel, and if I can remember it, I'll link it, but it's really funny. They ask people in France to say English words, and they have a hard time like we do because just the way you're, you know, taught to speak. But I'm like, it's not just me. But thank you so much again for taking the time to ask the questions and to watch the video. And I hope you have an amazing day. Take care. Bye-bye.